friends, how are you today? I hope you're doing well. So as you know, this whole shamanism thing is taking some of you to get used to, and that's perfectly fine. Life is about evolving and growing and stretching. So I have been encouraged to share these little bits of wisdom with you along the way. And thank you to those of you who have reached out to me privately and on my posts that you're enjoying them. I really appreciate that because, you know, everything I'm sharing, I want to be completely honest and truthful about, is a result of processes I've gone through in my own life. And for those of you who are familiar with astrology, I am a Capricorn, a double Capricorn. So honey, it has taken this Billy Goat girl a long time to get up that hill, and I have applied wisdom and insight along the way. And because I'm synthesizing this from a spiritual perspective, I'm really just sharing it back out. So thank you for hanging in there. I'm always open to feedback, so you're always welcome to private message me if there's something specific that jumps out at you that you might want to delve into a little bit more. And speaking of truth and authenticity and keeping it real, as you can see, today is another non-makeup day. With the exception of lipstick, I will always wear lipstick. Honey, I don't care if I am stranded on a desert island. I might not have sunscreen, but I will always have lipstick. So here you go. Since we're talking since today's topic is authenticity and truth, it was only fitting for me to just appear in my glorious roll out of bed self because I really want to delve into this. So we're going to go in a place today that's a little bit more serious, a little more grounded, but I don't want you to fear the truth because I think so many of us right now are struggling with this. Not only with what we're hearing in the zone and the three-ring circle of schoolroom earth, which has been cray-cray now for quite a while, but I really want to focus inward. All of this is structured around personal growth, development, and how we as individual souls and hearts can connect better and resonate with our inner truth. So this is for you, should you have the courage to continue. I have two different messages in here. One is for how we appear on social media and what we're posting. The other is for a surprise for those of you who don't do it, because I kind of have a question for all of us, and it's all about living in truth. So here we go. A lot of people have spoken with me privately about their appearance on social media and what they really feel on the inside and how it's really not the same. So the first thing I want to get out there, because again, I'm keeping it real and I want to be honest, I love you. Okay, if you're one of those people, I truly love you. You have a beautiful heart that needs to be seen, that the world needs. And I'm not here to judge you or anyone. Trust me, I have gone through my own fires, and I'm letting go of all of that because that's the only way I can be truthful, is to live in the present moment and to be authentic. So I challenge each of us. I want you to really think about how you're posting on social media. Now, some of you have caught on to doing it in a way that I think is better for you, health and wellness wise. But some of you haven't figured it out yet. So there are a few types of posters that I want to focus in on. One of them is the everyday poster. The everyday poster sometimes will post something with their children who are adorable. And it's all about it's like a catalog of life. And another everyday poster is someone who posts things multiple times a day because you want to put goodness into the world. And there's nothing wrong with that. Another type of poster is someone who is posting 17, 25, 37 photos of how wonderful their day is and how much they did and where they are and who they're with and how much joy and fun they're having. So those are three examples of different types of posters. And I want to share something with you. My mother told me a long, long time ago, less equals more. So the other day was about gratitude and letting go of worry, right? W equals W. Well, L equals M, less equals more. And there's a couple of benefits to that. One is sometimes when we post a lot, we're giving too much information to people who may not have our best interest at heart. So we may be joyful and happy and want to put something out there. And there's nothing wrong with doing that on occasion. Like, hey, you're having a great time, you're being goofy and silly and fun and on vacation or whatever, do it. But if you do it too much, what ends up happening that you don't realize is negative thought forms, patterns, behaviors start aiming at you. And that's probably something you're trying to get rid of, right? You don't want to invite that into your life. You want to let it go. So I'm challenging you to be a little more thoughtful and mindful about what you're doing. If you really want to share your photos, just as a suggestion, a life suggestion, you may take it or leave it, it's up to you, is create a private group for the people in your life that really matter, that you really want to share that with. For everyone else who might not really want to see it or who might be jealous or envious of you, and you're thinking, nobody's jealous or envy of me. That's not true. Jealousy and envy are evil and wicked, and they manifest in really ugly, despicable ways. And these are energies I see. I see negativity in the field. And I want you to be aware of how you are attracting it, consciously or subconsciously. So we cover jealousy, envy, negativity, things you're attracting back to yourself that you might not be aware of, but I see it. So that's one piece. The second piece I want to draw your attention to briefly is, regardless of what you post, how you post, and how often you post, make sure it's real. Don't feel you need to put something out there to show how joyful and happy you are when you're really not feeling it that day. All of this is designed to help us all stretch and grow, to be more authentic, to live in truth, and to really be honest with ourselves and our heart. And the more we can do that, actually the things we want to let go of, the negative emotions, the wounds, the hurt, the suffering we feel, because I know some of you feel it, the depression, that's when it really starts to go away, when we start to embrace truth and authenticity within ourselves. And for those of you who have patiently waited through this, because you don't post anything, you're super duper private, you're like voyeurs, you're voyeurs on social media, this is for you. So some of us have certain TV shows or media personalities that we love to watch on a regular basis. And these folks are heavily made up. Like, there's so much makeup and staging and gorgeous clothing and beauty going on there. Honey, I haven't seen that much packed powder since the 1980s, okay? But it's every day on certain shows, and it's usually on cable. So I want you to think about this. I want you to say, is that who they authentically are? Both the men and the women? Because, that is kind of fake. You're right. Like nobody goes through life looking like that. I mean, really, who wears that much makeup in day-to-day life anymore? This post aside. But is it real? And do they have the courage to show me what they really look like? I wonder. Because if they don't have the courage to show me what they really look like and who they really are, do you think maybe they don't have the courage to show me the truth? This is just food for thought, people. We're all here. We're all on this journey together. We've all intersected in life for some reason. There's a reason you're in my life and I'm in yours. So thanks for hanging in there. But I got one more thing. The Rose Oracle showed up today, and our beloved Mother Goddess, she had 2 messages for us in relation to this topic. So I want to share that with you now. The first, I know it looks backwards. I'll see if I can fix that. The first is release the petals. Release the petals. It's safe for you to transform, to let go of those false things that are holding you back, of your inauthentic self, the timing the universe is open to you to start to live in your truth, your real self, your real presence. Okay? That's the first message. And the second message is for those of you who have the courage to do so, you will blossom into a rose without thorns. Yes, a right to your joy, your happiness, your peace, your harmony. You see, the more we resonate with inner truth and balance and reality, like what's real, that's where our joy lives. That's where our heart is. And that's where our happiness is. So in wrapping this up, because it was a long one today, and I appreciate you hanging in there with me for those who have. I really do love you. You are beautiful. You are perfect as you are. And the world needs you to step forward and live in your truth. You have wisdom, courage, compassion, and love for others that need to be felt, seen, and heard. And you have folks like myself and others who want to help you just through life. You know, we're here as friends. Or if you need a session, I'm here for that too. And I know many others. If I'm not resonating with your frequency, man, I can refer you onward. But, you know, truly, I couldn't be where I am if others weren't there for me to lean on. Spiritually and just as friends, we're here for each other to support one another through life. So I love you. I want you to have a fabulous day. And I want you to embrace your inner truth because that's where your beautiful rose heart resides. Mwah. Take care, everyone. Have a great day.